Hello YouTube, I am here today to talk to you about this little EMF detector. EMF just stands for electromagnetic fields, electronic magnetic fields. You'll see these a lot of times in those ghost shows where they're trying to find ghosts, but this particular one, it breaks it out between electronic and magnetic fields so that for me, I use this around the house to identify different areas that are higher levels of either electronic or magnetic fields. When we were looking for a new house recently and went through the new houses that we were looking at to determine different areas that were unhealthy levels. Let me show you what I mean. Alright, so this is the coffee maker that I use every morning. It just makes a single cup of coffee. So let me go ahead and turn this on. Now it's not plugged in. We can see from the wall that there's a cable right there just hanging down. And I'm going to just turn this on. We can see that there's really nothing going here. I'm actually just going to sit around on top of here. Now let's see what happens when I plug it in. Alright, so I just plugged it in. It's not turned on yet, right? And we can already see that the number is going up. It's near the level where it's going to start beeping. It's not quite there yet. Right? We can see that it's not on. Alright. It's just a certain area that I'm looking at here, looks like. Alright, so let me just put this right here. And I'm going to turn this on. Okay. It's just turned on, so whoa, look at that. Look at the high levels that it's got here. 160, 150. I'll move it back just a little bit here. Alright, so I'm a little further away from it, but we can see that it's turned on here. And it's here. Now if I step back a little further, okay, we can see that it goes down. So I'm here a couple feet away from it. And that's fine, because if I'm just making coffee, I don't need to be right next to it the entire time. Most of the time I'm going to be doing other stuff anyways, so that's okay. I just know not to spend a lot of my time right next to the coffee maker. Alright, so here we are at the stove, and let's go ahead and turn on this device. Now the stove is not on, but we can see that there is electricity coming through it, because if we get this close enough it starts going off, and even if it's far away we can see that there's still electricity and magnetic field that's coming through there. So here the top field is the electronic field, or the electricity that's going through the air, and here's a magnetic field, right? So electromagnetic, that's what this EMF refers to. These two different fields, it breaks it down. So here's this stove. It's an electric stove. It's not turned on. This specific burner here is not turned on, but we can see that it's just close enough that we still have electricity coming through it. We get away from it, goes away. Alright, so now I'm just going to put this down here. We can see it's just in a lower range, but I'm going to go ahead and turn on this specific burner. I'll just turn it on to medium, and that's the level that I normally put at. As we can see here, we've got higher levels when it's lit up. Okay, as soon as it's not lit up, it goes down. Once we start to see the coils heating up again and start going red, we're going to see our device going off as well, letting us know that it's putting off the electronic magnetic fields. Now I'm currently standing about 1.5 feet away from the stove. Okay. And this is probably about the distance, maybe a little further than I would normally be standing when I'm cooking from it. Meaning that this level is kind of high when it's going off, when the coils are heating up to be around. So unless I am actively stirring. I don't want to spend an extended period of time around the stove. Alright, here's my phone right here. I got my earbuds right next to it. Now the earbuds are not plugged in. If I put the earbuds on the device, nothing happens. It's there. It's not plugged in. If I go ahead and just plug it into my phone, now my phone is not plugged into a charger either. I'm going to go ahead and just plug it in. Still, nothing is happening. Okay? Now, what happens when I plug my phone into the charger? Okay, here's my phone. Okay, here's the charger. Now, remind you that I still don't have it plugged in. Okay, I took the earbuds off of the device. I'm going to go ahead and plug this into my phone. Alright, so it's now plugged into my phone, and as soon as I did that, the device started going off. So I need to move the device a little further away so it stops going off. Alright, great. Now, as we can see here, the phone is plugged in, and here's the earbuds. I'm going to go ahead and take one of these earbuds, and I'm going to go ahead and put it on the device. Now, notice how the readings are extraordinarily high. I'm going to take it back off. Goes back down. Okay, put it back on. Take it back off. Okay. And we're still plugged in to the power. So let's say I take the earbuds out. I put them on. Let me turn it back on because it went off. Okay. The cable's still near this cable, so it's still going up. Alright, so we have nothing there. Plug it back into the phone. Goes off again. Now, let me go ahead and disconnect the phone from the power. It stops. What this means is that the electricity that is going through your phone when you have your charger plugged into the phone, it is going through your earbuds that you have wired earbuds. It's going directly into your ears. So if you have your phone charging, I would recommend you use either Bluetooth earbuds, or do not have it plugged into your wired earbuds into your ears at that specific time. I would disconnect it from the power, or put it into a portable battery charger in order to charge your phone while you're on there. But it is running through there into your head. Something to think about. The same thing goes for your laptop or your tablet or any type of device that you have plugged into the internet. If you have your earbuds, that energy is just going right through the device, if you have a wired headset, into your brain. Just keep that in mind.